Blue Blood's Andrew Terraciano reflects on the longevity of Sean Reagan amid Boston Blue spinoff. Blue Blood's star Andrew Terraciano has finally opened up about passing down the role of Sean Reagan after the character was recast in the Boston Blue spinoff. It's beautiful because you'll always remember every single line and every day that you had the opportunity to be that character. Terraciano, 22, exclusively told Us Weekly about his time on the hit CBS series. It doesn't mean for even a second that somebody else can't go and do something beautiful with it. Terraciano expressed gratitude for his time on Blue Bloods. I got the joy of playing Sean, and I got to send him off into the world, he noted. Now somebody else gets that joy. We're both getting to show what we do and then send Sean off into the world. CBS viewers have gotten very familiar with Terraciano after he got his start playing Donnie Wahlberg's on-screen son. The actor appeared in nearly 300 episodes from 2010 to 2024 before the show came to an end. Blue Bloods expanded into Boston Blue, but the role of Sean was recast with newcomer Mika Amundsen. I had somebody call me, actually the day that I was graduating, and they had spoken to my mom and she called me crying. They were like, they might be looking for a different Sean. Terraciano recalled how he learned the news initially. Shortly after we got the news, Donnie called me. It was a really beautiful moment of getting to hear from an old friend but also somebody that you respect so much and have learned so much from. Terraciano appreciated hearing from Wahlberg telling us, "We had such an amazing experience on Blue Bloods that when we talk we'll always be friends and family first. I'm happy that there are so many other people that now get to share in that amazing experience." While Terraciano has yet to watch Boston Blue as he focuses on his studies, he is looking forward to checking in. "I'm going to give it the time and the respect that it deserves," he noted. But in terms of returning in some capacity, I said it to Donnie on the phone. If he says the word, I'll be there. Not just with Blue Bloods or Boston Blue but with anything in life. As Boston Blue has proven to us, Sean Reagan's legacy on Blue Bloods has made him beloved to the fans. Terraciano wasn't expecting the outpouring of love that ensued once he wrapped up his run in the fan-favorite role, but he is grateful for the support now. "I can't say that I expected it, but I appreciate it," he shared. "It's so meaningful to know that people love the character that I got to share in creating. I didn't expect it, to say the least." When Us spoke to Amundsen in a separate interview, he shared the way he wanted to pay tribute to Terraciano, who was grateful for the thought. "I appreciate it because not only has there been such an outcry of love from the community, but there's also a very clear love coming to the show," he explained. "It's hundreds if not thousands of people who depend on their livelihood for a show to be made. It really is amazing that part of that character remains. Somebody can look back and say, I want to pay homage to that. I want to respect that and I want to work on making something beautiful." Terraciano made it clear that he walked away from the Blue Bloods set with years' worth of meaningful memories. "The role provided me with such an insight into not only my own life but the lives of so many others. Because every time that you're acting, you are learning so much about yourself and about the other person," he explained. "So when you act with the same people for so long, you get such a deep understanding and you develop such a love for them." In addition to Wahlberg, Terraciano got to share the screen with co-stars such as Tom Selleck, Bridget Moynihan, Len Cariou, Will Estes, Marissa Ramirez and Vanessa Ray. If they had asked us, I'm sure every single person in the cast would have happily stayed on Blue Bloods for the rest of our lives. When we found out that it was the end, I don't think any of us really let ourselves accept for even a moment that it was a real thing that was ending, he told us. When we had our last dinner scene, we just sat there. For half an hour we just went around the table telling the same old jokes that we had 1,000 times before and asking the same questions that we had 1,000 times before. None of us were willing to be the first to get up. For Terraciano, Blue Bloods provided him with a TV family. He recalled to us how emotionally devastating it felt to film the finale, and how the cast has remained in each other's lives since then. It was coming to terms with the thought that this opportunity is changing very, very significantly. But because of having had that opportunity, you are all getting propelled into the future in such a beautiful way, he recalled. "I'm still in touch with a lot of people from the cast and crew. I speak to them fairly of